Hello everyone. Well, sometimes you gotta have a little fun instead of working all the time, so we decided to come up and camp out tonight. Weather's cooled off, so it's pretty good camping weather. Sort of spontaneous, so trying to get everything put together that we can come up and have a little family outing and camp tonight. But we are going to try out this white duck. It's the Regatta Bell. It's the 13-foot canvas tent. We wanted to buy something that was big enough to get our 5 in it, so we're gonna, I guess, make its maiden voyage tonight. So I'll try to give you a little review and tell you what I think about it. The one thing I will give them credit on, we've had it out and had it in the yard and slept in it one night, but the thing that impresses me the most is they actually give you a bag that once you take it out the first time, use it and roll it back up, you've actually got a bag big enough to put it back in it. So I'll give them a thumbs up from that standpoint. But hey, let's get set up and maybe the wind won't blow us away. All right, pretty simple setup so far. We've went around, stretched the base tight. We've drove our stakes down. We're gonna stand the pole up and we'll have a place to live. All right, Franklin, here we go. We'll give you a time on how long it took. We're missing a stake, but that's on us. We had them all when we got it, so. Pretty warm in there, the wife says. It keeps the wind off, so we'll see how it does tonight. All right, it is a new day. Brantley and I, we have came back. Today's Memorial Day. We came and camped out Saturday night. We had to get up early and go to church, so we just left the tent set up. But we set it up and we slept in it Saturday night. And what did you think about it, Brantley? Did you like it?
It was 1 out of 10. I'd give it a 10.
He gives it a 10. I'll give you a quick run around. We just threw it up quick, but as you've seen earlier in this video, the time, I mean, that was really we set it up in the yard and then we set it up here, but it sets up pretty quick, and we're going to take it down. We'll set a time lapse up to just see exactly how long it takes to put it back up. But the thing I liked about it was the fact that you can walk in and you've actually got a headroom. We've got some stackable cots for the kids to sleep on, and then we've got a single cot, but you've got room to where you can put your cots up against the wall and still have usable space inside. So it's I'm very pleased with it. The thing that I've been impressed with on it is the fabric is good quality. The zippers, you can tell, are heavy duty. and they've thought it through. You've got your, if you want to, camp in the winter, they've got the place where you can put your chimney stove pipe through it, and that'd be pretty neat. Brantley and I may try that in the winter, but it's got 3 windows around the bottom where you could, the only thing I could see if it was 90 degrees from a, you could open those vents up and it would get some air circulating through it, but it could get a little hot in the summertime. But I don't really like to camp at 95 degrees myself. But anyway, got some little compartments on the sides where you can put your stuff. It's got good quality. The screen material seems to be heavy duty. It zips up good, but overall, we're pleased. We'll show you how long it takes to take it apart. All right, about 14 minutes, 14 and a half minutes, somewhere in that time frame, and that's the second time we've took it apart. The birds took target practice on it, so that killed a minute. Tried to take some water and wash that off and clean it before we put it up. But anyway, the thing I like the most is it'll all go back in the bag without having to wrestle and fight it. It's a good product. If you're looking for a tent that you need some headroom and space for your family, or you're going to be out camping for a while and want some space, the white Duck Regatta Bell 13-foot works pretty well. I'll give it a thumbs up. A good friend of mine, his famous quote is, "Poor planning constitutes poor performance." Well, when you're going camping on a couple hours notice, you might want to remember that you don't have any firewood. I was up here bush hogging yesterday. Seemed like I remember an old dead tree limb here, but it looks like it's covered in poison ivy. So I believe I'll move on. We'll look for something else. Maybe we can find something that's been laying for a little while that's not just totally rotten and halfway dry. We'll give that a shot. We'll get us up and going anyway. Never thought I'd be a fan of an electric chainsaw, but I was watching the guy on Project Farm. He's a cool dude. He does great videos, but I've got to where anytime I buy a tool now, I go watch his videos and he'll pretty much tell you what to buy. But I bought this Echo 58-volt brushless electric chainsaw. I've always had steels and have a steel, but this is the handiest saw that I've ever owned, because you ain't got to worry about gas. Put a little oil in it, sharpen the chain, and you're good to go. Forgot my safety glasses, but for you who may watch this, in the words of Norm Abram, read your manuals and all that stuff before you operate it. I usually wear safety glasses, but I forgot them. Try to find some more. You run down here to help me? Did you want to collect firewood?
Yeah.
Okay.
And jackpot!
You think those will work?
Oh yeah.
That one looks awful green, but that other one's dry. Get this one right here.
This.
Yeah, see if you can pick that up. See what you're made of. There you go. Find the center.
I found the center. Grab it. What now?
Here, lay it on there like that. We'll get that to burn. Watch your head.
Here's some.
Yeah, throw that on there. The rest of it, don't worry about. Here's an old dead limb that might work. It might help us get going. Okay.
Starting off. Can I go?
Yeah. Let's drive right down the edge of the field there.
So this is gas, right?
That's the brake.
Oh, sorry.
Easy now, sister.
I'm going easy. This is what they call
Right
it.
there's just a piece. Don't put the brakes on.
I'll run over you, honey.
Oh, we may have found an old dry piece. Hey, that's dry.
How do you like that piece?
Hey, good one, sis.
Thanks. We'll get the chainsaw. You're right, we can't forget the chainsaw. Right, Daddy?
That's right. Take us home. Best place to learn to drive in the middle of a 8-acre field with nothing to hit. Home sweet home for the night. All right, we got our camp set up. We actually allowed the in-laws to come. But hey, we got us a makeshift fire pit. They act like it's 20 degrees around here, but it's a comfortable 50. But anyway, it's about hot dog time. That old lumberjack over there. Woke up from his nap. You feel good, Reed? You cut me some firewood? All right, put it on the fire. Cook marshmallow.
He thinks he's a pro at cooking
The
marshmallows.
art, the marshmallow cooking, is to not get your marshmallow early on too close to the flame. What we want to do is we want to preheat our marshmallows so the inside starts becoming a ooey gooey texture that just really finishes it off. But what we're going to do, once we get the inside heated to the correct temperature, what we're going to do is we're going to ease in, find that the coals, find that heat. We're going to ease in momentarily, and we start to see that golden brown. We're going to come back and we're going to rotate. You see it start to smoke, you better get it out because she's going to get too hot.
He thinks he's a pro at this.
You can't let that marshmallow heat up too much inside though, because what it'll start doing is start rotating on your stick. And you cannot get them to look like that. Hey,
Perfection.
That's mine right there.
when I get this marshmallow off here, I'll drop the mic. You're welcome.
I guess thank you.
The good thing about bringing your in-laws with you, they're pretty good babysitters. Listen to this peace and quiet.
See the smile on my face.
I don't know if you can see it, but see those pearly whites in there somewhere.